How to get high-ticket clients on System.io. Why is it that some websites like this from my client Greg Pross sell for $5,000 to $10,000 when other experts are hardly able to sell their funnel design services for $250? This is because of a mistake that I see many people make that are using System.io. They think because this platform is so affordable that people are not willing to pay high ticket prices for their funnel building design services, for consultancy, or not even using it for their own high ticket consulting business. So in this video, I will go over the mistake that I saw Gervish Mittal make when he reached out to me after I replied to a comment to get a free funnel from him. To put things into perspective, I recently joined a lot of different Facebook groups that are all about System.io. Somehow I liked the mock-up in the post. I do not remember exactly where the post was, but I liked the design of this funnel, so I left a comment to get access to the free funnel that Gervish sent me. The biggest problem that he faced, and this was a mistake that he made right out of the gate, was that he sent me the link to the funnel directly. This was why his message, just like this, was hidden in the community tabs for a new message request. I almost did not see it. After that, I really chatted a little bit with him. He taught me a little bit about his business, so I wanted to figure out is this a potential client for me. But in the end, we decided to do a video that will help him get more clients for his agency. And for this, he shared his website here with me that I really want to break down here inside this video. So this is the landing page he's using for his website, and we can see already a couple of things that are not right with this. Let us have a look at this in detail. The first thing that I saw was that this website really looks really transactional. Just like the message with the funnel that he sent me, it was a free funnel, but essentially there was no difference from choosing his design services over any other at System.io. Currently, he is in the starting phase of his agency business, so he's really looking to get testimonials and improve his web design skills. This is something that he has been doing for a very long time, I think a couple of years, and now he's really looking to build his funnel design services using System.io. So let's have a look at this in detail. So the first thing that I notice is if I make this bigger or smaller is that some things are broken inside the website, especially here if we look at the footer. So this really tells me there is a lack of attention to details, which is really important if you're doing any kind of web design. Also, to me, this website feels very transactional. Like I have no idea who's the guy behind this, and this is in complete contrast to what, for example, my friend here does. And when we have a look at his website, it just speaks quality. More about that later on when we go into the actual copy of the website. So let's have a look at the headline here. So essentially, when we're looking here at his website, we see there is no really a benefit for me as a potential client. It's really about a proven automated funnel agency. And then it starts with, are you struggling to build a high converting sales funnel? So nothing really personal, nothing like this. And then like he goes a little bit into the problem here with Figma and ClickFunnels, and then creating effective sales funnels involves. So I'm looking at this website at a bigger screen now. Modern websites really need to work on big screens and also on mobile. And this is, as I said, something that is noticeable at the footer, where here it's not big enough for larger websites. Also, on a bigger screen like this, we really do not want to see all the things here. It's more than, and here, we see this is a little bit bigger. So there's smaller design issues here with the website. But essentially what I see most is that there is a lack of personality. Everything is just like super transactional. Like he is from India, but The biggest mistake really that people make is when they want to charge high ticket services is getting paid for what they do, which in this case is building websites, instead of getting paid for who they are. And this really involves building a personality, which is something that Bolivar does really well if we compare this, especially if we look at Gervish profile here. We see here he has a profile, but there's no personality here. So when he told me like, yeah, Martin, I'm looking like, how do I get funnel building clients? You could compare this to what Bolivar does when we have a look at his profile here. For example, everything speaks quality, speaks about love to design. He's sharing personal pictures, making him relatable, but he's also sharing like really great funnel designs that he did. He goes into what he does. He's built his own community with over 20,000 users, and he's been really consistent with everything that he does. So success does not happen overnight, and especially getting high ticket clients does not happen overnight, and it really involves getting and paying a lot of attention to detail. Another problem with this website and this service is that it's for everyone. It tries to do like everyone who needs a website. Yeah, I can do this. There is no specialty here. Nothing that tells me like, yeah, if I'm a coach and I want a branded website, then I really need to go with this service provider or with this agency. So later in this video, I will go over what I would really recommend to get high ticket clients here. But first of all, let's have a look at what makes Bolivar's website really great. We can see there's directly at the above, there is a clear promise: double your leads and sales with a beautiful high converting sales funnel. Imagine increasing your income by thousands of dollars every single month just by tweaking the way your funnel communicates your offers to your audience. Exciting, right? And this is already shown some great designs here. And then it's really clear about what the process looks like that Bolivar offers. It's really about the strategy. It's about building the funnel, and then it's about the experience and the team that he has. And then there's this call to action, which says, get a custom funnel, which then goes directly to this opt-in form where you submit what you need help with, and then you can book a call with Bolivar here. Also, the next thing here Bolivar does really well is he's educating the potential client about the cost of not working with him. Like crowded design, unclear messaging, confusing call to actions. All of these are problems that you do not see here on this website. Everything is really clean, and like everything speaks like this is super high quality. The design is outstanding, and it's really about, it's clear that if you want to work with Bolivar, you have a true expert on your side. And this is essentially what he's communicating all over the website here. If we scroll down, we can see happy clients. I'm one of them. And then what he does, and then show me examples. And then he also does everything, which is probably not the best one, but his position is he's the #1 funnel designer for system.io. And here there's a picture of him, like really nice designed as well, where he tells us a little bit about ourselves, and this is really great. And then there's lots of different things that he does with his community, with free templates and everything like this. Like really everything on this website speaks high quality. And I did not even go to his blog and his YouTube videos where he educates people about how to use system.io, whether it's a submenu or system.io with HTML, CSS, how to create funnels, things like this, how to set up an email campaign on system.io. So he really also educates his audience and teaches other people funnel building as well, and with a fantastic course that I've bought in the past. So one thing with the design on this page is like everything looks like really condensed. This is something that I personally do not like. There is no play with the fonts, with the backgrounds. Here we see there's some things missing. I'm currently here at 100%. The design is off, the fonts are off, and it really does not make that much sense. Maybe it's okay for a local business, but this is one of the reasons why he's only selling his services for $250 or $500 for the more extended funnels. Same goes about his About Us page. There is no personalization here. He's talking about aesthetics and things like this, but we really do not see this on the page. And the last thing that I think is a big mistake here is the this is not sure why this is going to Pinterest, so this does not make sense as well. So another mistake on the website. And the last one is really book a discovery call now. If I click on this button, I would expect some form of calendar and not just a form here where it goes into about how to building your funnel. And then it's even called not a call to action, which is book a discovery call. Now I even have to apply to work with him, which just does not make sense for me. So how do you get high ticket clients here? At least build funnels that make at least $1,000 or more for potential clients just getting started. One thing I always say is there is no magic button. We really have to look for a need that people have. Here, for example, in the Nothing Hold Back Facebook group, super active group about marketing, I saw this post here where somebody is having a tech hurdle. So the really goal to become the number one choice for clients is to really focus on a niche. And one thing where I see a need currently, and this is just off the top of my head, is become the number one designer for System.io for a very specific type of funnel. And one specific type of funnel where I do not know a lot of designers have specialized on is this type of funnel, which is called an automatic client funnel. There is a very, like this is one example where you sell a low ticket product, a low ticket course, a product, a book or something for price anywhere $5 to $27, something like this. And the design of these pages typically looks like this. There's a lot of like long form copy on the left. On the right, people see what they get, and then more copy, some images explaining what the offer is all about. And then after people click on the download button, getting instant access, it captures their email. And then after they end their email, the next page is the actual checkout page, and then afterwards there's 2 or 3 upsells in this funnel. So this is a really successful model for people running Facebook ads right now, and I do not know of any expert who has really specialized on this type of funnel. Currently, like I just know this website because they are in the same niche as I am, which is Facebook organic marketing. But this is essentially the type of funnel where people really want to have an expert to build a funnel like this, where there is demand. And then one thing that you could do, for example, just hang out inside this Facebook group. Let me go back here and then just monitor this Facebook group for people who want to have an automated client funnel. This is something like that's super popular inside this group, and then just monitor this group. And whenever somebody says, hey, I'm not sure where to build this, then reaching out to these people, asking about what kind of funnel they want, connecting with them, showing them a bunch of examples. And even if it would be just replicating, just rebuilding a funnel like this in System.io to see, hey, this is my portfolio. I'm willing to do this for free for 5 clients to get testimonials, and then go from there and charge a lot of money for building this exact type of funnel, where it's really all about selling a book for $5 or something like this, and then building the whole upsell, downsell funnel, and then offering consulting along with this specific model. This is just one idea out of the top of my head on how you can get high ticket clients or higher ticket clients for System.io, even though this is a really low cost platform which is almost free, which offers a lot of value for free users. Somewhere below this video you'll probably see a link from where you can sign up for this. And if you like this video, I would really like to see you inside my Relate and Repeat Facebook group, where I share more value like this, going over different strategies that work in different niches, about how to get high ticket clients, how to sell high ticket affiliate products, mainly using System.io and also GrooveFunnels. And obviously these strategies work for any other funnel builder as well. So if you liked this video, if you found this helpful, please like and subscribe, and definitely make sure to watch the next video that will be popping up somewhere there on the screen right now.